Hello and welcome to this week's episode of I'm Just Kidding, the show where we ask our guests entertaining questions. I'm your host, Rich Benz, joined by a good friend of mine, Wes Picard. Wes, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm a little tired because I went and saw Dune 2 a little late last night, but I'm here and I'm going to do my best for you.
All right, let's get right into it. I hear you have a crazy motorcycle scar. Can we see it?
I don't know where you got that information from, but yes, I do. And no, I can't show you because I'll get you guys canceled. But maybe I can show you later.
I think the audience would love to see it.
I'm sorry, Rich. I don't want to get the show canceled this early on into it.
That's okay. I've heard you tend to decline questions that make you uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
This one's a two-parter. Is it true? And how old were you when you hit puberty?
Yes, it is true. But that's all I'm going to answer on that.
That's good, because I'm just kidding.
Of course.
Ugh. Peter.
Thank you.
Why is it empty?
Because the producer said no liquids in the studio.
You don't have any lines. Just nod and leave.
You asked him a question, though.
Sorry about that. I was wanting to ask you, what do you do for a living?
Right now, I don't have a job or a real job. I do some charity work, and I help with a few other organizations as well. Just helping out the community. And
Wow.
doing what I can.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm definitely...
Surprise two-parter.
Another one.
Have you ever embezzled funds from your job?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, that's good, because I'm just kidding.
You better be.
Okay, Wes. Unfortunately, we have to cut to commercial break. Don't go anywhere, folks. Just kidding. No one will sponsor us. Let's move on. So, Wes, do you work out? Do you do anything to stay in shape?
I go to Planet Fitness sometimes, and I eat my veggies and fruit, and just
Very
get good
interesting.
sleep. Yeah.
Would you mind explaining to me what steroids are and why you use them?
I don't use steroids, and I don't think I could even tell you what they are because there's so many different kinds.
Well, More Plates, More Dates just did a video on how you do steroids and how you're not natty. What do you have to say about this?
More Plates, More Dates is a freaking loser, okay? He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's about as fake as a bodybuilder could be. You know,
Wow.
I'm the real natty guy.
That's mighty interesting, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter because I'm just kidding. Or am I?
I hope so.
I am. I'm sorry about that, Wes. We'll move on. I know you're a busy man, so this will be my last question. I heard your grandfather passed away. If you could bring him back and tell him one more thing, what would you say?
I don't see how that's appropriate for you to ask, but if I got to see him one more time, I'd probably tell him that I love him. And
Well, I'm sorry to cut you off, but we're out of time.
Show.
Make sure to tune in for next week's episode of I'm Just Kidding, because I'm just kidding.